Yeah. What's up? Focus. Now. Still not? How about now? Now. Listen, you guys, day number 2 of my big 30-day challenge. Doing pretty good so far. I'm almost done. I feel like yeah, it's just over the hill now on day number. Maybe not. This is a lot of work, actually. Today I went out and did actually try to do a tutorial of how to do that. What I showed you yesterday, the little tiny planet. This photo right here. But I think I missed a couple things on the how-to. I'm not really called to be a teacher by any means, but I'll sure try. Basically, what the little ball, the little planet thing is actually a panoramic. It's not a big wide-angle lens. A lot of people think it's a wide-angle lens. I'm using a drone or something. It's not the case at all. Actually, what it is I'm going to put the photo right back there. Okay, so I'm standing in the Memorial Stadium on the 50-yard line. Memorial Stadium is Nebraska, Cornhusker football stadium. Standing there on the 50-yard line. Got my camera. Sorry, I'm getting excited. Got my camera. I take a picture. Take a picture. I 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 take a picture. Yeah, you get it. I went all the way around, 360 degrees. And in this particular one, I used a pretty wide-angle lens, so I think I only went around once. However, a lot of times what works better is to tilt up, do the same thing over again. Same thing. Take a bunch of pictures pointing up, and then again pointing down. This is kind of fun. I feel like I'm doing a dance for you guys. So anyhow, you put those all together. Big stitch. A lot of programs will do stitching, panoramic, just like your phone does. You know, you get it. So basically, back in the day before there was programs to do it, you'd put it in Photoshop, a big stretched out panoramic, and then you'd flip it over upside down, and then you go to click above to, and I'll show you this, go to the filter and Photoshop and pull the coordinates. It wraps itself up, but it's still kind of smashed, and then you can stretch it out. So all the pixels you kind of played around with a little bit. Works out pretty good. There's a couple programs that does a really good job. I mean, there's still a lot of flaws, like some of the lines don't match up and you gotta throw it in Photoshop and fix all that up if you want to make it perfect. I'm a perfectionist, so I'm gonna try to make it perfect, but a couple of programs. One's PT GUI. There's a cost for it. It's not that much. PT GUI is how you spell it. Put a link down below. Also another one, it's a free one, and I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's right there. Hopefully I put it right there, right? There it is, right there. Free, not as easy to work with, but it's free. It works. Yeah, if you guys have any questions on how to, no, don't ask me. Really, I'm new at this too, but I'll see if I can't do a tutorial on it with using that program. You guys kind of get a better idea. But here's the tutorial. You guys enjoy it. Thanks for following up my day number 2. Let's see what I got for tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye now. It's cold. We're gonna do this. Keep it level. We're gonna look at the horizon. Maybe widen it a little bit. First shot. Another shot. And it's probably gonna mess it up, but hopefully it doesn't. But your autofocus should be off too. Should be on manual focus. We're doing this for the video. I imagine it'll work out. I think last, I'm gonna point the camera straight down and get the ground. I think one thing you gotta watch out for is also speed. Especially this time of year, on a sunset like tonight, that sun is dropping so fast, and 10 minutes ago that wasn't as dark as it is now. So your exposure is going to change just because of the natural lighting changing. So I tried to do that kind of quick. I hope it works out. I imagine there's going to be some shift, but we'll figure it out. Okay, to the computer. Okay guys, I tried to do that hugging application that I mentioned earlier. Well, at least I've tried to mention it. Earlier in the video. It doesn't seem to work, probably because I used screen grabs as opposed to actually taking photos with my camera. Therefore didn't have information on the type of lens I was using, so that's probably why it didn't work. I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna open it up in Photoshop. And actually, what you're looking at here is Adobe Bridge, which is it's a program that comes with Photoshop. It kind of works hand in hand. But it's basically like a place to find your files and organize your files. So I'm in Adobe Bridge now. I go to Tools. After I selected the images I want to Photoshop together, hit Photoshop and Photo Merge. As you notice, I've already selected the photos that I want to merge together. So I'm going to hit that, and then I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and fast forward. Oh, let me do this first. Hit OK to that. I'll go ahead and fast forward, guys, to the end of this photo stitch. Okay, good. It's working. Okay, so in order to do the, well, let's first do this. Notice we got that tree right there and that tree. That's the same exact tree. I'm gonna go ahead and crop and clear that. So here I'm just using the crop tool in Photoshop. I'm gonna go all the way up to that tree, and I'm gonna get this thing out of here. Get out of here. Okay, and then we're gonna go all the way to the tree. Make sure put a little bit of both. Right about there. I'm gonna leave the ground as it is. I don't want to crop out too much of the ground. Yeah, probably not. Let's just leave it in there. Okay, crop it. Cropping. Okay, there it is. That's our image. Now I'm going to. If you notice, it's got these squares. That means it's actually still layered. When you look at our layer palette, you can see all of our layers. So if I go ahead and click out of that one. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and flatten that, all the layers. Ooh, let's get out of there. Okay, I'm going to flatten those that layer. I could go to layer or right there, but I got a shortcut, which is that's up to me. It's a homemade shortcut, so I don't want to share that. Okay, we're there now. Now what I want to do is I want to rotate the image completely, 100% upside down. Image rotation 180, and then what we're going to do is go to filter, distortion or distort, and then polar coordinates, and it's going to do this pretty thing right there. And if you guys want to see what it looks like, it's kind of sandwiched right now. So hit OK like that. It's sandwiched. We want it to be square, so simply go to image, image size right there, and we could change the size to make it square. So we could go either well, we could go 4,000 or 4,200 pixels, or we could go 12,000 pixels. I don't want to stretch the pixels too much, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this one to 4,000, but if I change this one to 4,000, this one will change down. See, watch, 4,200. See, that one changes to like 1,300. That's not good. So what we got to do is I'm going to escape that, and I'm going to do that again. We'll take that off, so that changes so the ratio doesn't get stuck. We're going to go to 4203 on that side. 4203, and it'll be square now. Boom. And now we got a globe. So there's that. Obviously it's got its flaws. You can see that. We can fix that though. That's what Photoshop is all about. Good enough, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share this video and my other videos with your peeps. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and then also the bell thing down there. Click on that, because then if you click on that, you'll get a notification every time I post a video. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll go ahead and you'll see the thumbnail is going to be the finished product. Okay, bye bye now.